Craig and Shawn. Where are we at right now?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Shawn's got morning hair going on over here.
Hi, Clint.
It's usually wise when you christen a room, it's usually wise to get everything out of your pocket. You put everything down. Make sure you remember where you put everything. And I highly recommend getting that stuff off the bed right now, Shawn. It's always good to stretch too. Just warm up. I am getting old, I'm not in my 20s anymore. And this is how you christen a hotel room. Whoa! Oh! Let's just hit it! Hi, Craig. What are you getting?
20.
Oh, I suppose you already have that.
It just came out.
Oh, serious? The image just came out. This is Craig's dream right here.
Can I get?
That's right around here. Tom Bowles.
Japanese game.
Oh. Hi, Craig. No, yeah. Craig.
I was just standing by.
Hi, man.
And you guys are all like family. So, you know, if you can't bitch at family, you can bitch, but it ain't doing you no good because I'll just get drunk and motherfuck you right back. So. What's white, sticky, and flies through the air at 1,000,000 miles an hour? The coming of the Lord. Why doesn't Jesus eat M&Ms? They keep falling through the holes in his hands. What's the difference between the Bible and a penis? Nothing. Both of them are shoved down your throat by a priest. You want me to continue? I got millions of them, but I think I've offended half the crowd right now. And you can all condemn me to hell. I don't believe it exists, so I'll never get it. For the past 11 years, he did this. He didn't even give me a no. He went with that face.
Oh, look at that.
So he did enter a UV magazine, Mr. Our editor. Please, yeah. You all get a mic.
Oh, yes.
Here, I got all right. Yeah, I've been blabbing for a while, offended everybody with horrible off-color jokes. I'm going to introduce our panel down the row, and then you all give them a big, giant hand of applause, and we'll begin this thing.
Welcome to Cinema Wasteland 19, everybody. And here we have the esteemed Ruggiero Deodato panel. And starting on my right, the luminary director Ruggiero Deodato himself. Francesca Chardy from Cannibal Holocaust.
70s.
Michael Berryman, who worked with Deodato on The Barbarians and other films. David Hess.
Oh!
Appeared in House on the Edge of the Film. You have one right in front of you.
Come on.
And Carl Gabriel York.
Yeah.
I can count. We got enough. We have enough mics. Are you okay? Do you have a microphone?
Don't do that. I'm drunk and worthless, but believe me, we have mics. We have an AV guy. He just dresses like him.
Before we get to the legend himself, I thought maybe we could have each member of the panel describe what their first impressions were of Ruggero Deodato when they met him.
Yeah,
Oh,
excellent.
for
Excellent.
Christ's sake.
Well, then we won't start with you, Hess.
All right, well, I'll start. Hello. So I'm Carl York. I'm in Cannibal Holocaust. Wow, just saying that out loud gives me the chills.
Half the people, 3/4 of the people here just saw you die.
So yeah, oh, did they play the movie?
Yeah, we played the movie before the panel. Yeah.
So the scene where Guillermo's getting his leg cut off, that was the first day I arrived on the set. Guillermo, I don't know what his name was in the movie, but he was the guide. And he gets his leg cut off because he's gotten bitten by a snake. And we cut off his leg so that the poison won't go into his body, but he dies anyway, of course. So that was my first day on the set. They brought me into Bogota. Then 2 days later, they brought me into Leticia by plane. There's only 2 planes a week into the little town. And I hadn't read the script, and I had never met Ruggero, and he'd never met me. And they put me in a boat. I got off the plane. I stopped at my little bungalow. They put me in a boat. They drove me 45 minutes up the river. As I'm going up the river, I see a human leg floating down the river. And I get to the set, and actually I had to walk across, it was all muddy, and you had to walk across these boards to get to the set. And Ruggero looked at me and he goes, "Oh, what a beautiful face, what a wonderful face." Okay, costumes, makeup, and he just slapped me into a costume and walked me right up to the edge of the pit where Guillermo was laying there all ashen, and you know, I really wasn't sure what was going on, and you know, we cut off his leg again, and that was my first shot, and that was my first impression of Ruggero.
Practically a leg cutter.
I got a call at 5 o'clock in the morning from a guy named Sesta Chifero. And he says, "You want to do a film?" I said, "Get the fuck off the phone, man. It's too early for that shit." "No. You want to do a film?" "Well, that's what I do." "Yeah. Don't call me later." No, we got to talk now because the director is here." "Oh, so you're not the director? No, the director is with me." "Well, tell the director to go fuck himself. Call back later." So, no, Ruggero and I have done, what, 6 films together? 7 films? 6? How many? How many films have we done?
How many films did you do with David?
Too many.
The answer to that, if you didn't catch it, was 1 too many.
Anyway, the one I missed out on was Cannibal Holocaust, essentially, and I'm glad because I don't speak Spanish that well. In any case, we're old friends, good friends, and my first impression of him was when he picked me up at the airport and didn't smile for 45 minutes back to Rome.
Yes, you're allowed to clap.
I remember getting a call from a guy named Robbie Little telling me about a director named Ruggero Deodato and a movie we were doing in the Amazon. It was cut and run. And they sent me the script, and I had to get my malaria pills and my passport up to speed. And I, of course, checked on the globe where I was going to. Flew into Caracas. We had a lovely banquet dinner. And it was hosted by a gentleman in a white uniform who was General of the National Police. His name was Hugo Chavez. And actually a very intriguing and interesting person. I had some conversations with him, I'll share later at my table. And then the next day, we get on the airport, we fly way down into the Amazon and to Guyana. And the canopy, if you don't know about the rainforest, well, it's pretty darn big down there, and you go back in time, it was just incredible. The oxygen content was, the air was thick, it was vibrant, you could feel and hear the jungle grow. And at our hotel, which was very nice, Ruggero, thank you, we had these little the Italians do it right. When you're working on a set with the Italians, when you have lunch, you sit down to a tablecloth and a real civilized meal and wine, and then afterwards, after they're brutalizing you all day long on the set, you come back to the hotel, we all shower, we put on our nice clothes, we have a family dinner for an hour and a half, and it's all a love fest. But during the course of the day, it was very challenging. From the set near the hotel, there was these little paths, and there were snakes that would kill you in like 30 seconds, called fertile ants. And that was a little harrowing, okay? And then we went farther down into the jungle near Kanaima, and we were really in the bush, okay? So bad that I remember being on a hut in the river, and this, we go by boat, and I'm going, you know, if anybody gets bit, there were spiders as big as your head, by the way, and it would rain, and it rained like 20 feet by the time we were there. And I remember one day, Rogero was in the boat with the camera operator and the crew, and they're going upriver. They didn't come back for about 2.5 hours. I was stuck in this little hut with a parrot and 2 other actors waiting for everybody to come back. It rained so hard, after a while, I couldn't see more than 10 feet. And they come back, and there's Willie and the rest of them, and they were not happy because we were drenched. But, yeah, hey, Rogero was drenched too. But sometimes he would do something very naughty. He liked to take the oar and make the boat move to where these spiders were as big as your face, and the spider would remember those spiders? And then he thought it was cute, but we got it later.
Director, and for that I am realistic with these actors. All true. It's not easy with American actors because each one have the problem.
And of course, my partner in crime, and enjoy your weekend, and remember, what happens at Wasteland stays at Wasteland.
Absolutely. Hello. Can we thank Ken for bringing us all here? Thank you, Ken.
Oh,
Ken! You can, but I'm not.
look at someone thank that thing right.
Probably because Hess yelled at me.
Shawn, you hungry right now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm never super hungry.
I just wanted like a sword.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's 4 cock rings. That's lots of Chaz.
Can I close this?
Close it, you fuck. Put your socks on. Did you finish what's on your plate, Craig?
Because it's runny.
That's runny. What'd you say?
And then at one of these shows, drag the pillowcase. Does that work for you? That works. I might as well pay you.
That's right. Craig's busting that wallet. He's busting that wallet. Get some movies going over here, ladies and gentlemen.
I had a problem with Facebook because certain people were using me for an emotional tampon, for lack of better words, and I got tired of putting up with their shit, so I basically deleted my profile, and Todd Sheets, my producer for the Night Watch Grindhouse radio show, said, why don't you do a soundbite and I'll put it up on Facebook. So I let loose with my typical profanity-laced diatribes about Facebook and people on it, how people basically don't know how to communicate anymore. So I got suspended from Facebook again. So, my attitude is, I'm not a tech guy, and this is a cell phone. Make sure you get the cell phone. And I don't text Twitter, Twatter, or whatever, and as far as I'm concerned, that whole media can... This thing's tough. Wow. Try it like that. Here we go. That's my take on texting and all that other shit, because unfortunately what these social networking sites do is they sort of kill people's ability to communicate one-on-one like we're doing. So, if I lost some friends over that.
Shot of remember drunken Jamie spilling. Not my corn.
Well, it's right next to your corn.
Look at this. Oh, I gotta go fucking dry cleaners on that shit. My name's Jimmy Clown. I'm fucking drunk.
Oh, sorry.
Give up? Christopher Reeve in a go-go bar. People can't believe that I've only been arrested twice. Yeah. And I should tell my arrest story because that's pretty funny, because I'm the only person in the history of Western civilization to be arrested for putting a slug in a parking meter. And you can look this up because I never had it expunged. Because I was working in this jewelry store and I had to pay to park, and I was, well, back in the 70s we didn't have cell phones, we used a lot of pay phones, you run out of money, so you use slugs, because you just buy them for a nickel a piece. So I was using this parking lot, and what happened was they staked out the whole parking lot, waited for me to pull in, drop a couple into the meter, waited for me to come back, and arrested me. And I couldn't believe this. They mugged me, printed me, wanted a search warrant. I'm sitting there laughing my ass off because I can't believe that took half the town police force to do this. So they get me, yeah, I had this stuff on me, okay, I go to court, and they give me 24 hours community service and a $100 fine. So I say, well, when can I do the community service? And they go, well, you'll have to do it. I says, I'm not arguing about not having to do it, I want to get it done and get over with. They go, okay, you'll have to be patient. I go, I have no patience, give me somebody I can call up. So I call probation, and he goes, okay, oh, you're the guy who wrecked the parking meter. I says, what are you talking about? I didn't wreck a parking meter, I put a slug in it. The guy goes, you got arrested for putting a slug in a parking meter? I go, yeah. He goes, do yourself a favor, stay out of that town. So, okay, I go, where can I go now? And he goes, well, I got to send it down to Passaic County, that's where you live. So I call this guy up, and he goes, I can't do shit till I get your paperwork. 9 months go by, and I figured, okay, they lost me in the system. Then I got a letter from probation to go down to Patterson. So, okay, so I go down to probation, walk up 9 flights of stairs in the worst city in New Jersey, and the lady goes, I have to read your charges. He starts reading it up, she starts laughing her ass off. She goes, you got arrested for putting a slug in a parking meter? I go, yeah. She goes, you're a dumb shit, you know that? So that's beside the point, what do I got to do? She goes, well, I give you a road crew or a library. Now, I ain't working for nobody for fucking nothing, I'm sorry. So I said, I got a bad heart and a bad back. I go, can I work it out with my parish priest if I can get that to happen? She goes, as long as you don't get paid, I don't care. I call up my priest and I tell him what happened. He laughs at me and goes, come up and vacuum the church and I'll sign your papers. So that's my major arrest story.
I do want to hear a hooker story.
Okay. I got a good one for you. I had to dredge my memory, which is hard, but we had this guy who used to drive around. He was a hooker magnet because he could find hookers where nobody else could. Sometimes they were good, sometimes, well, they weren't so good. But this time he found this chick called Angel. And Angel was just that. She was gorgeous. Dark hair, body that wouldn't quit, and he shows up with her, and there's an apartment across from where I'm working, and that's where the meeting place was gonna be. And I was a mechanic, so sometimes I'm in this stuff, sometimes I'm not. But when I saw her, I'm definitely in. So at the appointed time, I walk across the street, and the guy goes to me, you ain't coming in here as filthy as you are, and slams the door in my face. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not gonna miss this. But it's an hour ride to go home. So I go back over to the gas station, strip naked, put the lift up, put a garden hose on it, take a shower. Then put a towel around me and walk across the street and knock at the door again. And I get in. So the other funny part was there was an off-duty narcotics cop there on stakeout, so he had to go first. So he's in there, and all of a sudden he gets the call for the bus, and it's like his name was Jimmy Set, and he goes, somebody to set, we're on running. I'm coming. Bolts out of the door with half his pants on. So this chick had this whistle above her crotch, and a lot of the guys were going in and blowing the whistle. So now it's my turn. I ain't blowing a whistle, I want this. And the price was 15 one way, 25 the other way. Cheap bastard that I am, I went for the 15, but the more I'm looking at her, I'm thinking, let's go for the 25. So I went for the 25, I nailed it, and I walked out and told the boys, you're not eating lunch anymore. And that's the hooker story for this show. Was that a good one, Art?
It was very good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, Tom, it's sort of a tradition. Pete's the only guy I know who shamelessly tells hooker stories.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Lee Van Cleef. No, he was great. He was a sweet guy. smoked a pipe, real low key, lovely man. But yeah, I feel the same way about The Fog. There were a lot of a really good cast in The Fog, and you cared about the people, and it's the reason I don't like movies like Saw. No offense, you know, those of you who do, but I don't give a shit about anybody in
No, the
Saw
characters are just,
any of
their
them.
characters are set pieces.
Yeah, yeah. They're just something to be tortured and killed, and there's no hope in the movie. There's no.
They don't even need a name. They're really
like
just set
mannequins.
pieces.
Yeah.
They're just like mannequins. There's no acting there.
Although I did want all the kids to die at the end of Halloween 3. Does that make me a bad person?
Oh, no, it doesn't make you a bad person at all. You may have wanted them to die, but they didn't.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Somebody on this panel saved them.
Yeah, somebody did. Turn it up, please, turn it up.
Of Tarantulas, the Deadly Cargo.
Magic?
they just released that not long ago.
No, I can't think of a single magic moment.
The most magical moment was Friday when paychecks came in.
That was it, man. I died another quick death than that one. Me and Howard Hessman in the cockpit of an old DC-3 that never moved, but I think, and maybe it wasn't intended to, and the cargo was a bunch of tarantulas in the back, and they escaped, and for some reason walked up my pant leg, not Howard's, and bit me, and I died.
Of Vivaldi? Yes. Yeah, I've been looking for that concerto. That specific one. Can't find it anywhere. I don't even know the name of it.
Swordmaster.
Are you here tomorrow? No. Okay.
Think,
I'll give you my email. Selection for you. Okay. You can maybe order from music to order. Yeah. Well, we could talk after. Yeah, good.
Well, you made that guy move.
Sweet potato fries, Jamie.
What
are you doing, man? You don't want to record this?
Yeah! Shawn!
Actually, I think she's gonna swallow. Oh, dude, get out of the way.
Oh, get the hippie guy out of the way. Out of the way!
Woo!
Oh, please.
I'm gonna hang back with Cleveland's finals. Third six.
This is pure pleasure.
Top of the cans. Crush them cans. That's a cold That's too high. You got a great attitude. You got it. Keep doing it. We trust in you. I'm coming home. Try again. Yeah.
Let Ken Kish do it. Oh! Oh, look at me.
Pete, you missed it.
Not bad, was it this time?
That was pretty good. Pretty good this time. There, oh, right there. Holy shit.
That's what I'm more interested in.
I thought it was a Jolt can.
Pretty much par for the course. Box cutter.
What are you doing, man? You don't want to record this?
Oh my fucking God! You guys look! Look! We're gonna go out there and get a bunch of people to look over at Shawn Spears' ass. Seriously, you guys gotta see this. Oh my God. What? Something's out here. It's in either in one of these rooms.
You have an iron in your hand!
Oh my fucking God!
Oh no!
Hold on! I have to get it closer! Jesus Christ, you see? What's going on? Someone hold the door open. What is it? What is it? It's Shawn Spear! Hold on, watch out! I know this language! I can talk to it! Holy shit! Oh my fucking God! Oh my fucking God! Jesus fucking Christ! Why aren't you looking? It's a fat man's fucking life! Oh my God! Oh my God! Holy fuck! No! No! Of course it's like, Lent! What are you drinking over there?
It's coffee.
Oh, coffee? This guy. This guy's got his cancer hat on. Yeah. How you feeling, man?
I feel alright.
How you feeling today, Craig? You feel any better? Say goodbye, Shawn.
Goodbye, clan.
Yeah, that's right. Jay lives 7 weeks left.